Okay, I apologize. I was pausing the video and thought I turned it back on and didn't. So, um, new mistake, newbie mistake. To continue, you know, I really want to emphasize plead not guilty if you have the time and some extra money, because in the long run, it cost me way less to fight this than it would have to pay this, and in addition to have those 3 points. So I don't think my insurance would have gone up, but if I got another moving violation, then your insurance really does go up. So plead not guilty. Do your research, and in the next video I'm going to talk about in depth the magistrate's hearing, being found not guilty, which then led me to appeal the next step in, if you do your research, you have receiving the citation, pleading guilty or not guilty to that local magistrate who has that jurisdiction. If you are found guilty by that local magistrate, you have recourse by going to the county court and filing an appeal, which does cost a fee, very nominal fee in my opinion. I think it was like $50. And if that fails, you can go to the Superior Court of Pennsylvania, which I was prepared to do. I just wanted to experience the court system in that capacity. But I did win. I was exonerated in the county court, found not guilty via mail after I was in front of the judge with Trooper Fry present and a prosecutor. But I am going to break this up into parts, and I do want to say an interesting aspect that happened in the magistrate's office when I pled not guilty, got the court date, showed up, Trooper Fry was there. He approached me at the magistrate's office, which was like the Twilight Zone. It's in a rural area. It was very, very strange. And I was like an outsider there. Like I stood out. And so he approached me in the waiting room and said, look, if you pay a higher fine, we're willing to get rid of the points. I just couldn't believe it. It was like old mafia being shaken down, extorted for money. I just can't believe that the state condones that practice. I find it unethical, immoral, and offensive. And but I was like, I'd like to think about it. I wanted, it came out of nowhere. I wanted to weigh the pros and cons. I didn't expect it. And so 2 seconds later, after I said, I want to think about it, I was called into the courtroom. So I guess he didn't like my response of not immediately jumping on it. But I think the amount was $500, that if I paid $500, that they would, that would be it. The ticket would be over. So, yeah, that's the type of kangaroo court that I'm going into. If that's a regular practice and it's not quite a kangaroo court, I really don't care, because to me, that is not how the state of Pennsylvania should be operating. They should not be shaking you down for money. So I walked into the magistrate's kind of courtroom. Trooper Fry was in there, another trooper was in there, and then myself, and then the hearing started. It was pretty formal. He gave his statement. I was allowed to cross-examine him, which I had prepared myself, thank goodness, because that is an aspect. You do get to cross-examine him. I wish I'd prepared more, though, for the cross-examination. I did well, but I could have had a little bit better grasp on what was occurring. So, I'm going to go over that the next video, but I appreciate you watching. If anyone has any questions, please email me. I will help you as much as I can. Again, I'm not an attorney, but I did find out a lot about how to fight these cases, hold your own, because I did lose at the magistrate level. I was found guilty, but then I appealed it. So, not everything's going to be a win. Sometimes you got to take a loss to get a win. But please contact me. with any questions. And I hope that you enjoyed this and and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.